book lovers, Victoria here and you're watching My Books Me. Today I'm bringing you my first wrap up for the year. For those who don't know, I've decided instead of doing monthly wrap ups, I'm going to be doing what a lot of other booktubers have been doing this past year, and that is doing a wrap up video for every like 4 to 5 books. I've decided I'm going to do a wrap up for every 5 books I read. And I've read 5 books already, which is amazing. I cannot believe I've read that many in like nearly 2 weeks, a week and a half really. Crazy. So let's get into it. The reason why I've read so many books so quickly is because 4 of the books I read are from the Rosemary Beach series, and you guys know how easily it is for me to consume these books. So I actually started this year off by reading 4 books in the first 3 days, which is absolutely amazing and crazy. So let me show you what I read. So the first one, so book number 1 for this year is Take a Chance by Abby Glines. This is the first book in the Chance duology and the 7th book in the Rosemary Beach series, and this is following Grant and Harlow. This is such a beautiful story. This is probably my second favourite coupling in this series after Rush and Blair, because I feel like they're very similar to Rush and Blair, and I just really like Grant and Harlow. Also, which probably made me like this series, these 2 books, this book and its second book, a lot, is because we do get to see a lot of Rush and Blair. Which obviously just helps. So at the start of this book we alternate between the present and the past with Grant and Harlow's relationship, and we see that they hooked up in LA, but then when a character died in the previous book, we see Grant go back to Rosemary Beach and kind of just abandon Harlow, and Harlow then eventually moves to Rosemary Beach to live with Nan for the summer while her dad is on tour with Slacker Demon, and she doesn't want anything to do with Grant because she finds out he's sleeping with Nan again, and she just doesn't want to go there. She doesn't want to get her heart hurt again. But they grow closer to one another, and she doesn't want him to find out a secret about her that puts a lot of guys off dating her. We also get to meet in this book her brother Mace, which is Kiro's other son, and sets up for his own book as well. And this book ends with a shitstorm happening. Harlow finds out a secret that her father has kept from her all these years, and the media finds out about this secret and her secret, and Grant finds out and he is furious and she flees because everything is just too complicated. And I gave this book 5 out of 5 stars. Then I followed that up with One More Chance, which is obviously the next book, and this picks up a month later. Harlow is staying with Mace in Texas, and she's found out some news that is very life-changing that could literally kill her, but she's determined to see it through. But she really doesn't want Grant involved because she knows what he's going to do. But we see these 2 characters dealing with this. They get back together, and it was just so beautiful. The characters obviously do get a happy ending. That's the point of these books. I gave this one again 5 out of 5 stars. This one had me in tears, I think. Really, all these books make me cry because they're just so beautiful. But I really loved it, and yes, this is definitely my second favourite coupling after Rush and Blair. And then I continued on with book 9, and that is You and Mine, and this is one of the few standalones in this series. Most of the other ones have been duologies. This one is following Bethy and Trip, and we get, this one also alternates between the present and the past. We get to see Beth and Trippy's relationship from, by this stage, 8 years ago, before he left Rosemary Beach to get away from being what his parents want him to be, and we then follow him once he's returned after the events of all the other books. And this one is really cool because we also get to see Woods and Della's wedding, which I thought was beautiful. And this story was really good. I really wish that there was a second book for this because I really like these 2. They work really well together. And we follow them after the events that happened with them in the summer before he left. We follow them trying to sort of get back to being friends, especially after the death in the series, and it's really good because they finally sort of realize that even though they're both broken, they are broken together, and that's what they need to heal. I really liked it. These two are really good. I really like Bethy, and Trip has really grown on me, so it was really good. So then I read the Rosemary Beach novella, which is book 9.5, and it is called Kiro's Emily, and this one takes place in the 90s, where Kiro meets Emily, Harlow's mother, and it follows their relationship. I really, really, really wished it was an actual physical full book, because 160 pages was not enough. But it was really beautiful. It was great to see Kiro and Dean. I love both of them in the books. It was also great we get to see a 2-year-old Rush and like a 2-year-old Mace, which was really cute. It was really great to see Kiro's relationship with Emily, and it really helps you understand why Emily was like the love of his life, why he was so hurt after her accident, and why he is the way he is in the other books. With this book, you definitely have to read it after you read the Chance books, because otherwise you will spoil yourself to what is revealed in them. But this was so beautiful. It does not have a happy ending, because obviously if you know the story from the Chance books, you will know why. And it just broke my heart, because I thought these two were so beautiful together, and I really loved their story. And obviously you get to see, it explains a lot, and it was just a beautiful book. It broke my little heart, and I think Abby did really good with this. I'm really glad she wrote this book. And I'm excited also because she's meant to be writing a novella about Dean, which is exciting. I don't really know how that's going to work, but anyway, this was so good. It was just really great to see the characters it was really great to see the adult characters. So you get to see Dean and Kiro and Emily and Georgiana, and things like that. It was really good, and I gave this one, all the Rosemary Beach books, a 5 out of 5. Then book number 5 is Frostblood by Ellie Blake. This is the first book in the Frostblood saga, and this book just came out, and I've actually done a full video review for this one, so go check that out. But in short, I give this 5 out of 5. I loved it so much. The world building in this is beautiful, the characters are beautiful, the bit of romance in here is so cute, and I am super excited for book 2. Definitely go check this out. Make sure you check out my review for this one, and then go and order it, because it's good. So they are the first 5 books that I've read this year. They are all 4.5 to 5 stars. It's been a fantastic way to start the year. I'm hopeful that I'm going to firstly continue to read a lot of books. I want to read 60 books this year, and so far I'm making a really good start on that. And because all these books are so good, I have high hopes that everything I read this year is going to be like above 4 stars. But I'm excited. I loved these books. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts on these books. And I am sorry that I keep talking about the Rosemary Beach books, but I am loving them. This year is going, 2017 is definitely going to be the year for Abby Glines for me, because once I finish the Rosemary Beach series, I'm reading her other books. But yeah, I definitely love Abby Glines' books. Definitely go check them out. And I can't wait to see also the rest of the books that Ellie Blake brings out in the future. That is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know some of the books you've read already, if you've had a good start to this year or not. I don't know. Good luck with your reading this year though. I hope you read heaps and read some really great books. And I will see you guys soon with another video. Bye!